Okay, I'm just doing a little thing here on if you collect stamps or if you want to reuse a stamp that hasn't been canceled by the post office. Basically, you just fill up a little cup or something and you just put the stamp in there. And you let it soak. Okay, I had to start it with one hand. So if you can lift it up, you might have some of the paper on the back. And you just carefully, you might have to soak it longer or whatever. Basically, you get as much of the paper off as you can. And then just blot it dry. And let me just see here. Let it dry, and then just use a glue stick to stick it back on. Let's see if I can do another one here. Of course, when you go to the post office, they're not going to want you to do this because they're losing money, but as far as I'm concerned, if they're not canceling the stamp, it's still good. And if you do it, glue it down properly, they won't notice. But you just have to make sure it's, sometimes it's canceled. It's very faint. And you can do that for stamp collecting as well. You find some nice stamps, you don't let them soak too long, and just peel off the back. Blot them dry, and then you can reuse them or you can mount them or whatever. Hope you found this helpful. One more thing that I forgot to say is don't put tape over it until you actually go to the post office and then tell them that, after they hand stamp it, if you want to tape it, if you're afraid that the glue is going to come up. Because if you put tape over stamps, they will send it back. And some postmasters are very anal, and they like to stamp every single stamp. And some people like the stuff stamped because they like to collect it, what city it comes from and stuff like that. So I used to do a lot of mail art, and a lot of the artists, they would tell them to hand stamp the envelopes. They wanted them hand stamped. So, but it's just when you're trading outside of your country, if you don't have stamps, and instead of throwing them away, you might as well reuse them.